Um, Sorry if you got confused from the last video thumbnail. It was actually chosen by random by YouTube. I did not choose that thumbnail. It is not from Elden Ring. Um, but yeah, if you got confused, I apologize. I did not choose that thumbnail, and the confusion was not intentional at all. But yeah, um, a soul YouTuber named the Lore Hunter released a video with him talking about Elden Ring with Omnipotent. And if you don't know who Omnipotent is, he's basically the guy who leaked Sekiro before it got announced. And he also talked about Millwolf Chaos and Deracine, the other two Fromsoftware games. He said that will reveal three games at that E3, and three games were revealed at that E3, which are Millwolf Chaos, Sekiro, and Deracine. Um, so I feel like his track record is great. I feel like everything he said was on point. Of course, sometimes information could be like not very accurate, but I think overall his um, like the information he usually gets are accurate, but sometimes things change and whatnot. But I think his overall his he only says stuff that he thinks will happen 100% sure. And one of the things that he said is for us to temper our expectations for some kind of news in this month. So I think we'll just keep making videos about Elden Ring for another month without even seeing the game. Honestly, I think like I get my guess is E3, but we'll have to wait and see if there's even E3 or not. Um, so yeah, he talked about the open world, the stuff that we talked about in the last video. He also talked about dynamic AI, dynamic enemy placement, dynamic lighting, weather system, a day and night cycle, a lot of stuff. I also read his posts on Reset Era, so I had a little like idea of what I was talking about. I was I wasn't just mindlessly speculating, but to hear him confirm it, confirm this stuff again is reassuring. But yeah, it, the important thing that I made this video for is actually the fact that he said that Elden Ring was built for the from the ground up for the last gen consoles, PS4 and Xbox One, and the game will look on par with Dark Souls and Sekiro. In the last episode, I said that last video I said that it would be cool if Elden Ring looks like Shadow of the Colossus, because this game looks amazing, but I did not expect it to. I do not expect it to be as good as this graphically. I think it will match the atmosphere for sure, maybe even better, but I don't think it will reach it graphically. And I said that, and yeah, he said that it will not be like Demon Souls, of course, and it will be on par with Dark Souls and Sekiro, which is not bad, honestly. Dark Souls and Sekiro looks good, but he also said there will be more improvements to the lighting, to the graphics, but I think we shouldn't expect that big of a graphical leap. And honestly, comparing it with Shadow of the Colossus, um, like Shadow of the Colossus doesn't have much going on. That's the first thing, and the second thing is Blue Point, which are the developers of Shadow of the Colossus remake, are wizards, and these guys are amazing. They also the guys who remade Demon Souls. So yeah, but yeah, Dark Souls 3 and Sekiro. That got me thinking about Dark Souls 3 DLC, and I think that that DLC was actually a testing ground for the Elden Ring, for Elden Ring overall. Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this! Wow! This game looks crazy. It looks amazing. I can't get over how good this game looks. But yeah, um, I forgot what I was saying, honestly. Yeah, the Dark Souls 3 and Sekiro. I think we had an example of like a starting point to starting to imagine what Elden Ring and what Elden Ring will looks like, and that starting point is the Dark Souls 3 DLC, and this is what we will go into after the next transition. See you there. And we're back. Um, yeah, the last area in the DLC of the Ring City DLC, this area, I feel like this is one of the testing grounds for Elden Ring open world. Of course, there's also not much going on. I think that was because I'm not a game developer, but I think this was in like in two, 2017, I think. So I don't think the engine was ready for Elden Ring or any kind of open world performance heavy thing. Anyway, I'm not a game developer, but I think this was from testing the waters. This like there's structure in the distance, clouds, uh, different kind of skies than anything we've got in the Soul series. On Olondo there, like it's a kingdom in the distance. You can, if this was Elden Ring, you can just grab your horse and travel there. And also look at this shot. This looks like the Tower of Doom or something. Like the Tower of Death. You if you went there, you'll die. uh, so yeah, I think like this is definitely a testing ground for what From intends for Elden Ring. And the coolest thing about From, something that uh, was mentioned also in the Lore Hunter video, they talked about how From are good at making like scenes, and they are. It's very true, honestly. Like you always, when you're playing a Souls game, you always can see something in the distance, something grand, something huge that draws your attention. In this case, you can see the kingdom right there, and the thing right there, and the clouds coming out of behind that mountain. Imagine seeing these clouds in Elden Ring. What will you think is behind that mountain? But yeah, there were also another area that I wanted to show you to you guys. So I'll just cut to it. See you there. Okay, hopefully these guys doesn't come down. Um, yeah, I think this is, since the Ring City area is very empty. Guys, stop. I don't wanna move much because of the wolves. I won't be able to talk if I'm in combat. Oh my god, are you serial? I forgot which one. This one. Okay. Are you serious? Okay, wait a minute. We have some high quality gameplay I could show you first. My bow is not upgraded. amazing. I did not hit him. This is what I was talking about with the archery, like how hard it is to actually aim as an archer. Like the guy is just in front of me and I can't target him. This is why I was talking about the the little crosshair that can help us aim. Bye. And you're just gonna stand there, right? Cool. Anyway, I think since this area has a lot going on, but it is actually much smaller than the Ring City one. This feels like a forest in Elden Ring, a snowy forest in Elden Ring. Since Omnipotent said that the graphics will be similar with improvements to some improvements, of course. I do not expect the game to be like Dark Souls, just like Dark Souls, like copy paste. I think there will be improvements. I think this is a good starting point. This and the other place in the Ring City to imagine Elden Ring. I feel like this is atmospheric as hell. I feel like From are good at like making you feel like you're inside a whatever they want you to feel like inside. Like if they want to make you feel like you're inside the snowy forest, you'll feel like you're inside the snowy forest. This area is also atmospheric as hell. Overall, I like this DLC. Um, but yeah, the other thing that I wanted to mention is the wolves. They talk about the advanced AI. This is the first thing that comes to my mind. These wolves do not attack you at first, and they will also go for other wolves, the other allies. They will try to coordinate an attack on you. This this like I'm 100% sure that Ashes of Ariandel and the Ring City are for real a testing grounds for the Ring City DLC. Look at that. Look at how they are standing. And how they are trying to flank me. I'm pretty sure once I give my back to one of them. Thank you for the ring. Um, yeah, this one calls for his. Cool, cool, cool. This is scary. Wow. Hi. This is exactly what Omnipotent said in the video when enemy call for the allies. I imagine it will even be more dynamic with humanoid enemies. It seems like it actually seems like no, they actually attack. Wow, wow, they were waiting for the right moment to just go ham. I wanna test if attacking their numbers actually makes them less aggressive, reducing their numbers, I mean. Okay, there's only one left, and he's as aggressive as the others. So yeah, I think something also that could be added in Elden Ring, since Ashes of Ariandel was a testing ground, I think something else that could be added is enemies actually running away from you. I think high possibility something like this happened. Also, I will kill this one. Sorry, wolf. I didn't ever notice the blood on them. Yeah. Something also very important is enemies actually running away from you and maybe calling for other allies or running away from you forever. Like if you killed all these wolves and one of them survived, I imagine maybe in Elden Ring one of them will run away or something like that. Or bandits or thieves. Like if they sense like they're failing, maybe they will run away. This thing happens in like a lot of older games like Fallout and Skyrim. So maybe it will happen here too. In Elden Ring, I mean. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Let's see what this one do. It actually attacks immediately. So yeah, I think there is a trigger somewhere. Like these wolves do not attack based on individual AI. There's a trigger somewhere or not. Okay, I think like based on my limited understanding of game development, I think these wolves have each one have a individual trigger that makes him attack, and there's an area trigger that allows them to all affect them all, allow them to attack. Anyway, this is not the kind of talk that I want to have here. I'm not an expert anyway, but this is amazing. I want to see how in the Elden Ring will improve upon that. And speaking of forests from the previous video, this is a forest and a Fromsoftware one, and it looks cool as hell. Not as graphically good as the Shadow of the Colossus remake, but still it looks cool. So yeah, I think these examples are a good starting point to imagine Elden Ring, and hopefully we'll get more news. I hope sooner. I hope sooner than E3, but I think it's E3, unfortunately. Alright, guys. I think. No, I'm not gonna fight you. I think this is gonna be it for me. Maybe this video is a little bit long. I'm not actually sure. But we'll see. Maybe next video there will be more. Because they said in that video, the Lore Hunter and Omnipotent said that they will talk about multiplayer next. So maybe in the next video we'll talk about that, and we'll also do maybe some PvP. Who knows? Until then, I'll see you next time. Peace. No, I didn't want to do that. Peace.